Power isn't something you inherit like a family heirloom, nor is it granted to the loudest voice in the room or the brightest star on the stage. Real power is silent, ruthless, and often invisible to those who mistake noise for strength. If you've ever found yourself overshadowed by louder, more aggressive personalities, drained by people who take without giving, or trapped watching others lead the spaces you know you deserve, then this is the moment your life shifts. What if I told you that power isn't a prize you chase, it's a system you build? A system etched into your very identity, sculpted by habits so precise and calculated that they bend reality around you without you ever needing to raise your voice. Niccolo Machiavelli, the master strategist who cracked the code of influence centuries ago, didn't write about hustle culture or morning routines. He revealed that true power comes from controlling the unseen, the expression you don't wear, the words you don't speak, the presence you don't announce. It's the art of becoming untouchable through silence, mystery, and strategic restraint. This isn't about pretending or performing. It's about transformation at the core of who you are. This is the guide for those who are done settling for crumbs, who want to stop handing their energy away, and who are ready to systemize their presence so thoroughly that rooms don't just notice them, they bend to their will. Power doesn't shout. It whispers. It commands. It haunts. And once you learn these rules, you don't ask for power, you become power. Stay with me, because what follows will change the way you see yourself in the world forever. Power is not something you're born into or casually handed like a trophy. It's not a fleeting sparkle in the spotlight or the loudest voice in the crowd. Real power is forged quietly, in the hours no one sees, in the rituals that shape your very core. Niccolo Machiavelli understood this better than anyone. He taught that power isn't about luck or charm. It's a deliberate system painstakingly built and relentlessly maintained. If you've ever felt invisible in rooms that should belong to you, drained by those who take your energy and give nothing back, this is where your transformation begins. The habits and rituals you adopt will become your armor, your foundation, your identity. Power is no longer a mask you wear. It is the essence you breathe. This journey demands discipline, silence, and strategic mastery, but it promises a presence so magnetic and unshakable the world bends before you without a single word. Before you conquer the outside world, you must conquer what's inside, starting with the face you present. Your expressions are the windows to your mind, your fears, your doubts. Emotional transparency is vulnerability dressed in disguise. The powerful know that to let others read their face is to surrender their mind. The first law of presence is emotional neutrality. No twitch of fear, no flash of approval, no micro-expression that betrays your thoughts. When insulted, remain a stone wall of calm. When praised, stay cold and unreadable. When chaos swirls around you, your stillness must speak volumes. People obey what they fear, and they fear what they cannot decipher. If your face tells no story, others are left guessing, and in that space of mystery they follow. While most men ask themselves, "How hard do I need to work?" the powerful ask, "What lever can I pull to make 10 others work for me?" Power lies not in effort, but in orchestration. It's the difference between a laborer and an architect. Instead of pushing a boulder, find the lever that moves the mountain. Build systems that act for you. Position yourself where praise finds you, no begging required. Don't argue to win. Frame the conversation so victory is already yours before it begins. Every day ask what one action makes everything else irrelevant. Then do only that. Power is not carrying burdens, it's pulling triggers. The louder you speak, the more you risk losing control. Words scatter like leaves in the wind. They dilute influence and reveal too much. Machiavelli knew that power decays when speech multiplies. The truly powerful speak like surgeons, precise, deliberate, and rare. Cut your sentences in half. Remove filler words like "just maybe" or "I think." Don't rush to explain or defend yourself. Instead, let silence stretch. Watch as others fill the void with their fears, desires, and insecurities. The one who speaks least sees the most. The room reveals its secrets, subtle facial twitches, uneven breathing, stolen glances. While others broadcast weakness, you gather strength in silence. But this silence must come from calculation, not fear. In a noisy, chaotic world, Silence is dominance. The quiet man always leads the tempo. Fear is rarely born from what you have done. It thrives on the terrifying possibilities of what you might do. The powerful cultivate strategic unpredictability. Never show all your cards. Don't respond to every insult, clarify every rumor, or explain every move. Let people wonder, question, and fear what lies beneath your calm exterior. The restraint itself becomes your weapon. Never be too available or too transparent. Your mystery is a shield and a sword. The unseen version of you is far more formidable than the one they think they know. Power fades when you're everywhere, and anyone can consume you. Familiarity breeds contempt, not respect. The powerful create two invisible barriers, scarcity and irreplaceability. They aren't always in the room. Their responses aren't immediate. Their time is precious and carefully guarded. When they do appear, all eyes fixate. They master unique skills or roles no one else can replicate, bending entire systems around their presence. When you are both rare and essential, others don't test your limits, they protect their proximity. No one rules alone, but alliances are tools, not emotional shrines. The powerful connect with usefulness, not dependence. Be generous, but never emotionally entangled. Give just enough to feel close, never enough to be exposed. Keep the upper hand if they need you more than you need them. You're safe. Emotional neediness is a leash you hand over willingly. Build bridges, but only on your terms. True power doesn't need to shout to be heard. It's the silent force that shapes rooms and people without effort. It feels like gravity, heavy, irresistible, unbreakable. People sense it before they see it, obey it before they understand it. This is the difference between fleeting loud power and lasting silent presence. Power that screams will fade. Power that pulls will endure. Betrayal is inevitable, not rare. Loyalty is situational, shifting with ambition and circumstance. The powerful expect it, but don't react with panic. They watch for subtle signs, delayed messages, half-hearted favors, secret meetings. They prepare backup plans and reinforce defenses. When betrayal strikes, they're either gone or ready to retaliate mercilessly. The prepared never bleed. Impulsive reactions are the hallmark of the weak. The powerful practice patience. They let moments breathe, delaying response until the right time. Then they strike cold, clean, and final. No explanations, no debates, no second chances. This unpredictability breeds fear. No one knows when or how you'll act, only that when you do, something ends. Relationships, alliances, illusions. Your silence becomes your most formidable weapon. Dominance isn't about yelling louder. It's about setting the terms of engagement. The powerful control the frame, deciding what is discussed, when, and how. They reframe conversations to their advantage before battles begin. A well-timed phrase redirects blame or refocuses goals. Their posture, eye contact, and stillness create hierarchy without words. They don't debate opponents. They force others to play inside their structure. True influence happens behind closed doors. Decisions, punishments, and power moves are silent and unseen. Yet rewards are public strategic gestures that build loyalty and myth. Compliments, gifts, and acknowledgments aren't ego boosts. They're signals that fuel competition for your favor. This precision generosity builds a magnetic aura. People rearrange their lives around your presence, craving approval without realizing why. While the weak settle into comfort and applause, the powerful rebuild quietly. They identify flaws and fix them in darkness. They acquire skills unnoticed and never seek validation. Just when others believe they've been figured out, the powerful arrive, renewed, sharper, colder, unreadable. This silent evolution is the ultimate weapon, keeping rivals perpetually off balance. Habits alone aren't enough. Power must be reflexive, automatic. Practice composure long before disrespect arrives. Script your responses to interruptions and provocations. Build environmental rituals, morning stillness, evening solitude, daily exposure to mild discomfort that armor your mind. Under pressure, power ceases to be performance. It becomes instinct. Great rulers are their own intelligence agencies. Daily, they review interactions. Where did control slip? Who led or followed? Weekly, they scan for patterns that dull their edge. Monthly, they audit their image. What whispers circulate when they're gone? What perception is forming? They shape these silently because what you ignore destroys you. What you measure, you master. Time isn't scarce. Power is in making it feel scarce. Every meeting call or request for attention is a transaction. The powerful, ruthlessly cut distractions guarding 2 to 3 sacred hours daily for deep focus. Mastery requires creating and defending time fiercely. You don't find time. You make time. The weak drown in emotions or suppress them. The powerful feel deeply but act only when necessary. When insulted, feel the heat but remain silent. When betrayed, note but delay action. Emotions are fire, don't smother them. Forge weapons in their flames. A powerful reputation precedes action and enforces boundaries silently. Your name alone stops challenges before they arise. You don't argue or defend, you disappear access. Your silence stings louder than words. Others draw lines for you before you speak. Never announce your growth. Change silently. Reveal new weapons only when they shatter the status quo. Build a myth so sharp it etches itself in minds, leaving rivals chasing shadows. Sharpen your mind, never linger among fools. Your environment must echo your inner strength, clean, symbolic, throne-like. Audit your network. Remove impulsive, noisy, purposeless connections, even if nostalgic. Replace with sharp, strategic minds. Guard your schedule like a fortress. Power isn't owned. It's rented anew each day. The world resets every morning, indifferent to yesterday's victories or failures. Reclaim your silence, reassert your frame, and ask, what would the most dangerous version of me do today? Then do it quietly, relentlessly, without seeking validation. Now you don't act powerful. You are power itself. You move like a storm felt before it's seen. Speak like a blade remembered long after the words fade. Enforce boundaries no one dares cross and evolve silently so the world can't catch up. You don't inspire, you command. From this moment on, you never ask for power again. You simply are. True power is not something you're born with or handed on a silver platter. It's something you build with relentless discipline, strategic thinking, and emotional mastery. It begins with controlling yourself, your expressions, your words, and your reactions before you attempt to control the world around you. Speak less, but observe more. Let your silence speak louder than any words because mystery creates respect and fear. Learn to leverage your energy by positioning yourself where influence finds you, rather than exhausting yourself trying to do everything. Build alliances from a place of strength, not need, and guard your time like it's the most precious currency. Understand that betrayal is inevitable, so prepare calmly and act decisively when the moment calls. Evolve silently without announcements or applause, so that your growth catches others off guard. Finally, remember that power is rented, not owned. It must be renewed every single day through consistent actions and mindset. Apply these lessons to your daily life. Start by mastering your presence, your face, your voice, and your posture. Make every word count and let your silence build an aura of control. Protect your time fiercely and choose your relationships wisely. Cultivate emotional resilience so that feelings fuel your decisions instead of controlling them. Most importantly, commit to evolving continuously in the shadows, letting your transformation speak for itself. If this message resonates with you, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss content that empowers you to take control of your life. Share this video with someone ready to embrace their own power journey. Let's grow stronger, smarter, and more unstoppable together.